What's going on? This is the comment section number 28. What do we got here? Okay, Bob Sharunkel. What's happening? This is on a Kate Bush track. Crikey, you missed so many subtitles here. Subtitles, that's funny. Everyone else has covered off the politics anti-war themes, but do have a read of the lyrics. That's funny. This is definitely in my top 5 Kate Bush songs. The performance is breathtaking. Oh, this was on that Army Dreamers, I believe. Yeah, Army Dreamers, right. Little things like the way she sings Oive a bunch of purple flowers. Oh, the accent, the delivery, melts your heart. If you search YouTube, you'll see that this is one of the most covered songs of Kate Bush, particularly beloved of Scandinavians for some reason. Maudie's version is excellent, as is the video. If you don't like breathing, you and me are going to fall out. So we're fine. Good. Okay, good. And then I said, I don't care about the lyrics. The music didn't get me. This is music, not poetry. Just wait for the breathing. Still don't care about the lyrics. Still didn't care about the lyrics. Right. And my point in saying that, also, do I have another comment regarding that kind of thing? I'll get into that. Yeah, the reason why I brought up the breathing is because I had a different reaction. I mean, by the time this comes out, it's over. So I can say it. I liked the breathing. I thought the breathing was fantastic. Also wasn't paying attention to the lyrics. Army Dreamers did not catch me. Also didn't pay attention to the lyrics. What does that say? I'm not paying... The music has to get me. That's why I said, I don't care. This is music, not poetry. It's first listen, right? Okay, I'm going to get into that in this next comment a bit. This is Mike Wade UK 21. What's going on? And Mike says, I like the way you focus on the instrumentation and how the different elements come together. Bush fans are notorious for poring over the lyric sheet like poetry, and most commentators follow suit. Most commentators follow suit, right? Yeah, I don't cater to the audience. Maybe I should. I'd have, like 20 times the subs probably. Refreshing that you have a different approach. Thank you. See, this person knows how to, approach basically, but okay, right? How they started out, it's like, okay, yeah, I'm paying attention to you. I see how you do things and I do like that, but okay, all right. I appreciate it. Thank you. You can't assess the vibe of this song without knowing is a Victorian governess traumatized by... No, you see, I can, though. Because when people just listen to it, it's on the radio, or they just throw it on, they're not just... That's always my pushback. It's like, yo, people don't listen to music like that. Not on first listen, and that's what this is. Anyway, sorry, let me finish. Sorry. You can't assess the vibe of this song. I'm like, yes, you can. Without knowing it's a Victorian governess traumatized by the evil spirit that inhabits the body of the young boy she's responsible for, giving him a sexuality far beyond his years. Or is that just an excuse, and her repressed upbringing has led her to project adult feelings into a young boy? You see, this is not why I'm into music. This is way too... this is why I don't read fiction. I'm not into this stuff. I don't watch movies. I'm not into that kind of stuff. Like this fairy tale BS stuff. I'm not that kind of imagination stuff. That's not me. That's not where I go. That's not my imagination. My imagination is different. Right? Okay, I'm not into that stuff. And She's the Monster. The track leaves that question beautifully unresolved. Army Dreamers and Breathing next. Lyrics matter to both massively. They're two of the most message-laden tracks Kate has done. Okay, and you're going to be disappointed. Well, by the time this comes out, you already are, so. And I said... I appreciate your approach in telling me about the lyrics. Most everyone comes at me differently about it. Here's my thing, which I've discussed to a nauseating degree on the channel. 99% of the time, I do not pay super close attention to lyrics when I listen to a song for the first time. It's just not natural to me. I don't care about them on first listen. I want to hear the song. It's like an overview, a rough take, a big picture view of the entire piece. If the music doesn't catch me, I'm certainly not going to delve into lyrics on future listens. That's just how it goes for me. Music has to get me first. So yeah, I didn't pay attention to lyrics on any of these songs, and you'll see the difference in my reactions on Army Dreamers versus The Breathing. Thanks for your comment, Mike. right? Because both of those songs, people were saying, right, just like the previous commenter that we just did was talking about Army Dreamers, right? And then brought up the breathing. And Army Dreamers, I wasn't crazy about. I was like, this is nice. This is fine. This is okay, right? But the breathing, I'm like, this is freaking amazing. This is fantastic, because the music was interesting for a person like me. And on first listen, to be like, yo, this is really good. I want to put this back on. If the music doesn't want me to put it back on, I'm not going to put it back on. No amount of lyrics is going to matter for me, right? I'm not the only person that's like that. I'm not. I'm just not. I don't believe that. That's a lie, right? I don't believe that. So that's what this is. First time listening to this, you're watching me listen to it for the first time. This is not a 45-minute video of me deep diving every single song. I just don't have I'm not doing that. you know, like, unless I have some like guarantee that my subs and my views and likes and all that kind of stuff is gonna, 10x or something like that, which I don't think they will. I even regardless of that, that's not why I'm doing these videos to begin with. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna do that. That's just that's not why you come here. You go to other people for that if they do that, and that's fine. Go for it. But that's not how I listen to music. That's not why I listen to music. That's not, no, I don't got time for all that. I don't have time for all that. Especially as I'm not like, the vocalist or a lyricist or whatever. I'm not that. If I were a lyricist, if I wrote lyrics like in that kind of way, okay, cool. I don't. I'll write music. That's what I do. And I play music. And if I'm singing other people's lyrics, and it's not specifically the lyrics that are getting me. It's usually the melody, the other parts of the music than the lyrics. Lyrics are not 50%, I believe. Lyrics are not 50% of the music, right? They're 25% at best. Unless you're talking about stuff like folk music or like, just those kinds of things where lyrics are country or whatever, where lyrics really are just a more integral part of the music. But stuff that I listen to and that I like, which is usually heavier, more aggressive, or like R&B stuff also, like the soul stuff that I listen to, or jazz, like I get that lyrics I get that it's important, it's part of it, but it's never been my focal point. So I'm not going to pretend that it is now. I'm not some expert on lyrics. I'm just not. I could lie to you. I could blow smoke up your ass. You want me to do that? I don't even know you. You know what I mean? But that's what it is for me, okay? That's not where I go first. The music has to interest me. It has to pique my interest in order for me to dig deeper into the song and want to do that, like learn actually what the lyrics are. And usually what's going to make me learn the lyrics is if I love the song so much and I'm singing it and I want to sing it correctly. But the reason why I'm going to want to sing it is because of the feeling that the music gives me, not the lyrics. That's not, I don't go to music for lyrical content. I don't. I never have. That's not what piqued my interest when I was a kid in music. It's not. It was the sonic. It was the sound. It was the feel that it gave you when you put it on. That's what it was. Had nothing to do with the lyrics. That's me. Okay. What is it? Last one. Wow. All right. Last one. Matt King, 5936. What's going on? On this track, this was probably Kate Bush. Yes. On this track, she definitely is putting on a voice. I probably said that. I'm guessing. It's a semi-Irish, semi-rural type of voice. It's deliberate. It's actually kind of cool that she does that. How she puts on a character. It just adds to the theater of her, right? The theatrics of her style, right? It's a semi-Irish, and she does that, right, with the whole Australian bit on the dreaming, right? Yeah. It's a semi-Irish, semi-rural type of voice. It's deliberate to demonstrate the plight of the ordinary mother losing her son, her little boy. It's hypnotic and a lullaby, again evoking emotion around the love between mother and child. Because you're a musician, you are very much focused on the music and production. Kay is an artist who uses many different aspects to produce a piece of art that attempts to touch the soul. Very cool. I just like this comment. I was like, yes, there you go. And, you know, not bashing me about like, you need to pay attention to the lyrics. Instead, this was their approach. And I'm like, yeah, cool. You at least get like, okay, because you're a musician, you're very much focused on the music and production. You at least see where I'm coming from is not the same, but yet putting these things on about just how you put this, I just liked it. Kay is an artist who uses many different approaches to produce a piece of art that attempts to touch the soul, and I think that's really cool. I do. And then there's that part that attempts to touch the soul. Not everything is for everybody. So people that are into lyrics, and that's an important thing for them. Like personally, I know that my grandmother is super into lyrics. Like we've talked about it before. She's really into that. That's her aspect. She brought that up because when I first moved to Florida, the first band that I played in was a country band, and I'd never played in a country band before. And it was kind of cool because I got to learn a bunch of different country stuff that I didn't know, and also learn that there's some country stuff that I actually think is cool that I like. You know, Hank Jr. and we were doing like that. It was like an outlaw country band, right? So I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I like this. I like this. I like the, you know, stuff. There's stuff that I'm not crazy about, but whatever. But she was bringing it up in terms of, you know, she likes that kind of music because it's the lyrics. She doesn't specifically listen to country music. Actually, mostly she listens to like instrumental and like very like classical sounding kinds of things, or like new agey, or she's European, like from Europe. So she's into the things that she's into, which is, you know, very like usually like lush and elegant and things like that. But she said that she's into that stuff for the lyrics. And I'm like, that's cool. I don't care about lyrics. I listen to music for other reasons, you know, because of how it makes you feel, or nowadays because I have to learn the song, or I'm doing this or something like that. You know, usually it's like, yeah, okay, I have to learn the song because we're performing it, and I gotta learn this, you know, or I want to know how they did this, you know. It's different things like that. I want to listen to this like crazy because I want to really like dig into different production things or whatever, things like that, like different parts or whatever. Those are all reasons. It's music reasons for me. It's always been, even when I was a kid, music reasons, not lyric reasons. But that's the thing. There are different angles, and there are different people that are into different things. And that's why there's all different kinds of music. And if you don't want to pay attention to lyrics, you can listen to heavy metal, and you're not going to be able to understand them anyways. You'll be good. Anyways, I'm messing around, but you know, it's those kinds of things. Okay, cool. Awesome. Great. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.